Multiple dating 101. Hello and welcome to CHENGI'S world. I am Chengi and you, my precious one, are my world. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, like, share and comment, because here is where I teach you how to present as a high value, high status, high worth woman that men find completely irresistible. Can I get an amen? Oh yes. Okie dokie. So we're talking about multiple dating. Now this is something that seems to really get women their knickers in a twist. And to be fair, it's something that when I first heard about it, just sounded like sluttery. I just felt like, you're asking me to be a slut, and I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that. Okay, because I was raised in a cultural society where you date one guy and, you know, you commit to him if he asks you out. In fact, the idea that you even said yes to him kind of meant you were kind of semi-boyfriend and girlfriend. But that was the era that I was born in, and that was the time that I was dating, and that was obviously in Africa where I was born. So by the time I came to this country, I got married really young. And for me, you said yes to a date only to a guy that you thought could potentially be a husband. So you weren't dating a lot of people, and men would ask you out if they felt that there was a potential of being a girlfriend. It was a different time, a different era, and I'm giving my age away. Oh God. Okay. Not that I have an issue with that. But moving forward. We live and we were raised, and many of us were raised by women like my mother, who taught us to be loyal and faithful and to date one guy and give one guy our attention. But we are dating in a different emotional space. We're dating in a wholly different dating space. We're dealing with an element, and we're operating in an element where there is choice and options for men like they've never ever had before. We as women have always had choice, of course, darling. Hello, what can I say? But men are finding themselves in a situation that used to be the feminine space. Men didn't have a multitude of women after them unless they were really gorgeous or really rich, but by and large they couldn't access women in the same way that they can now, and so they are less willing to settle for the first person. Now I'm going to teach you how to do this in such a way that it is guilt-free, that it is honest and with integrity. And if you don't want to do it, it just doesn't sit right with you, I'm going to show you how and what you need to do in order for you to win in the way that one who'd be multiple dating will be doing. So if you're ready for that, can I get an amen? And make sure you like this video and share, people. I'm giving you my best stuff here. Okay. Now that we've addressed the guilt factor, number one rule to multiple dating is don't get physical. Don't kiss them. Don't get touchy-feely. If you're going to kiss them, keep it friendly. You want to keep it flirtatious. Yes, you want to touch them. Yes, you want to give them a kiss on the cheek. Yes, you want to put your head on their shoulder. But don't snog them. But if snogging feels like a handshake to you, then snogging, I guess, is okay. But the less you do physically with a guy, because the truth is the difference between friendship and dating is really the sexual element, because we flirt with our guy friends, we go out with our guy friends, but we don't sleep with them. So you want to keep it as non-sexual as you can when you are dating multiple guys. Okay, that is rule number one, keeping it non-sexual, flirtatious, fun, but non-sexual. Number two, don't keep it a secret. Don't hide it. Don't do your best for him to find out. Don't do your best to let him know. Be open in your energy. Be open in your spirit. Like, let it be like an assumption. He's probably dating other women, you're dating other people. And so if he were to ask you, are you dating other people? Yes, I'm having fun dating at the moment. You've just met him. He's a stranger. He hasn't earned the right to have your complete time and attention. He hasn't earned the right to have you all for himself yet. You've just met. Okay, so even if I remember going on a date once with this guy, and he was really, he couldn't get over the fact that I was dating other people, and I just couldn't get it into his head that I've just met you. I don't know you. I don't even know if after this date I want to see you again. I don't even know if I like you. And the funny thing is, he smelled so bad. He had this horrible BO, because he came from work and he worked very hard, but I think he kind of had a bit of a BO problem. And I thought to myself, how can you be insisting on me not dating anybody else when you can't even show up as a high value man. Now, obviously, he was a doctor, one of, like, you know, I only date men that have something to offer girls, what can I say? But yeah, he was a successful doctor, best in his field, and he obviously came straight from work because he was so eager to have the date with me, but he didn't freshen up and he didn't sort himself out, he didn't go home, and you know, and he really made a fuss about it, and I just knew that I couldn't see him again. Why? Because he wasn't trying to earn me. He wasn't trying to earn my time and attention. He felt deserving without putting in an effort, and I knew that that relationship, even if I was to surrender all my other dates and decide he's amazing, he would always operate in that relationship with a sense of entitlement, not a sense of earning. He needed to understand that he earned me. Now, I had a different scenario with another guy. We're getting on, we're doing really well, and I really liked him, and he said, are you dating other people? I was like, yes, I'm having fun dating. And he said, I'd love for you to stop because I want you to be my girlfriend. I was like, okay, because that's what I wanted. He then was able to state his desires and his needs. And I have to tell you something, masculine men love it. They love the competition. They love the fact that you're a woman that other men want and that you're not sitting around available, right? As long as they know that because you're not shagging them or kissing them, whatever, they know that you're not doing the same with that guy, because men think to themselves, the way she's with me is how she is with every other guy. So if you are behaving like a lady, showing up as high value, being fun and flirtatious, but having that non-sexual attention and showing him respect, then he will know that other guys are getting that lovely, flirtatious, wonderful, but they're not getting into your knickers. It keeps your virtue intact, okay? So point number 3, do not go on more than 3 dates with a guy before you tell him what it is that you want. So if you've on the 3rd date and you're still not feeling him after the 3rd date, you need to dump him, because it takes 3 dates for a woman to know how she truly feels and for the chemistry in our bodies to rise up. 3 dates. Now after 3 dates, you're not feeling him. It is your duty and responsibility to let him go. Remember, you're dating other people. Now, I need you to be dating a minimum of 3 guys, not 2, not 5, not 100, 3 guys. You need to have 3 men that you are talking to. If, for instance, you find that the one you met is happening, is connecting, is pursuing, then sometimes you have to make that judgment. You're a grown woman. This year, I am asking every single one of you ladies to be trusting of your own voice. Trust your own instinct. If you feel that this guy that you met, he is showing up and front and center, he is first and last, he is not messing with you, and you feel like this is somebody that you want to give your undivided attention to, by all means do that. Use your intuition. But make sure that he is not the center of your world. Make sure you are in pursuit of your purpose. Make sure there are other things and places you could be, not just checking your phone. Because when you date one guy, you give him all your attention, all your focus, and eventually this is what makes them flee, because we're overwhelming them with our attention and the energy that we're putting to them. So make sure you have your purpose. Now for the girl who is like, listen, I'm really not about that life, then what I propose to you is quick monogamy, right? This is what I mean. When you date a guy, make sure that you ask questions. Again, I've given you the questions, 50 questions that every high value woman needs answered. They're in the description box below. Okay. And you are operating at high energy. Manifest your man. Declarations 2020, baby. You need to declare. One of you wrote to me and said to me they're using audio, which is an app that reads stuff, and she's allowing it to be read to her as she gets ready, and she's repeating after the audio, and it's changing her life. So you can do that, and soon I'll be releasing an audio version of the Manifest Your Man for you as well. But in the meantime, what I want you to do is work on your energy, because if you're not multiple dating, you need to disperse your energy appropriately. And so if you're asking that one guy questions, is not passing, you need to be willing and prepared to keep it moving very quickly. A woman who is dating a monogamous person, I call it monogamous serial dating, has to be quick on her feet. If you know that you're sitting across a guy, he's not your cup of tea, keep it moving. If you see red flags, keep it moving. You won't have 3 dates. You don't have to give the 3 dates. You don't have to give more time and leeway, because you will get attached to the wrong person. So you need to be smart ask the right questions, get your questions answered, move quickly. That's the only way you can do it. Otherwise, your energy will get stuck on the wrong guy. I hope that this video was helpful. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section and I will get right back to you. If you would like to work with me one-to-one, contact me via my website. Fill in the form on my website, and we can work and talk about how we can work together on one of my packages over 3 months or 6 months or a year. For those of you who want in the minute advice about what is going on in your situation right now, do not, and I repeat, do not DM me on any of my socials. Do not try and phone me on my phone or any of the stunts that you ladies are pulling, right? I am asking you to download the MAGNIFI app on your phone. You can delete it straight after when you've used it, but download it onto your phone and contact me. If for any reason the app is not working, please don't come to me. Shake your phone and it will give you the option of reporting the problem. Android or iPhone, wherever you are in the world, you will be able to contact me via MAGNIFI. If that doesn't work for you and you would like to work with me one-on-one, then for sure do so. The Soulmate Attraction System is available to you and I will be taking enrollments. So again, DM me and ask me any questions concerning the Soulmate Attraction System or working with me one-to-one. That is all that I can do for you, ladies. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for being with me up until 2020. I will see you soon in my next video. Take care of you. Bye-bye now.